Hi everyone, today we are briefly going to discuss about the event watcher. Now here's the thing about GitOps, right? Every change in Git is a change. Even if it is small, your CI will build a new image for it and someone has to manually go there and bump that image up. Now this in most cases is a very repetitive task and can also be very error prone. Now, the event watcher basically simplifies this, or we can say automates this, and how it does it is by basically whenever you run the command pipectl event register, the control plane uh, tells the piped agent to watch for the event, and then the piped agent commits that new tag, which then triggers a new deployment. Now, let's talk about that in a more detailed aspect. Whenever there is a developer, it pushes to the application repo, there is a trigger which happens, which then publishes an event to the control plane, and pipe D, which is talking to the control plane, detects that event and commits the change, and then simultaneously deploys to whichever platform your application is deployed on. It could be Kubernetes, EKS, GCP, or any platform for that matter. Now, out of the 6 major steps of deployment, the event watcher is basically handling these 3 key steps, which is publishing an event to CI and detecting the changes and also updating the manifest repo. Now, how to use it is basically first you will need to configure your piped, and how to do that is by setting permissions, and that happens when you specify your Git repositories which you want to be observed. So under event watcher you just list down the Git repositories which you want to be observed, and these are some optional changes which you can also do. Settings for the Git user, and one is specifying what files the event watcher will use. Then you configure the app.pipecd.yaml file. It has 2 core parts. First is the matcher, the second one is the handler. Matcher is the one which knows what events to handle, and the handler takes care of what actions are to be taken. Here is the full configuration guide of the same, and that could be accessed from here. All these links which I am mentioning will be listed down in the description, so you can have a look from there as well. And event triggering via pipectl or GitHub Actions, both can be used here. This in more detailed is listed here. Now, pushing an event with pipectl. So first of all, you will need to install the CI in your system and grab that API key to which you have added the read and write access. Then you can obviously see the status of the event in the list from here, and then after a while the piped will create a commit which mostly looks like this, and then using labels is also optional. All of these things are optional, and in GitHub whenever you hit the command pipectl event register, the event is registered and you may see this one. Now these were the values set by the event, and this was the name. See, the version 0.32 of that image was updated to version 0.33 whenever that change was detected. Now the command which does that is basically this one, pipectl event register, in which you can add the source code commit link of the manifest repository, and in the manifest repository you can simply see all of these changes. It was set by event, and this is the name for the same. That was pretty much it for the event watcher. Now all of the links will be mentioned in the description down below. You can go there and click on these links, visit the pipecd docs and have a read through it. And if you have any questions, please visit our Slack channel and feel free to ask anything you would like to. That is it for this one. Thank you so much.